Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. I'm Betsy McDaniel. There's a lot to talk about in the Lowcountry today, so let's get started with our headlines. New withholding adjustments in South Carolina may mean that your state income tax refund will be a bit lower next year. A tax rate cut voted in by the South Carolina General Assembly caused updated withholding tables that call for less taxes being withheld from certain paychecks. The amount withheld depends on how much and how often one is paid. The changes only apply to South Carolina individual tax income, and if you have had any significant life changes such as marriage, divorce, the birth of a child, or a new job or raise, you should check your withholding as soon as possible. For more information, visit dor.sc.gov/withholding. According to the South Carolina Department of Mental Health, a second 988 suicide prevention hotline is up and running as of the start of this month. The second line is currently serving as a backup to the Upstate call center and will operate from 7 a.m. Monday to 7 a.m. Saturday. Both $1.3 million from last year's state budget and a federal grant for training helped make the second center a reality. The ultimate goal is to have the second center be available 24/7 so that South Carolinians in need are actually talking to someone in South Carolina. At the moment, if either of the two call centers can't get to a call, it is routed to a national backup center so that no call ever goes unanswered. 23-year-old Kala Vivian Thiel of Charlotte, North Carolina, finds herself behind bars after repeatedly passing out in a booth at Doughboys on Hilton Head over the weekend. According to the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office, a man, woman, and child came into the restaurant on Sunday night. Shortly after they arrived, the man left and the woman disappeared into the bathroom for about 30 minutes. When she returned to sit with the child, an employee noticed that the woman seemed to pass out several times. That employee called the authorities while helping the child eat dinner. Deputies quickly determined Thiel had taken Xanax, for which she did not have a prescription. She was then taken into custody and charged with unlawful conduct to a child and possession of a controlled substance. The man returned to Doughboys while deputies were on the scene but does not face any charges. When Mayor Perry was here last week, he mentioned that the Town Council had unanimously purchased the property on Shelter Cove Lane that used to be the site of a Cracker Barrel restaurant. We now have a few more details on plans for the just under $4 million 3-acre purchase. These 3 acres give the town approximately 50 acres of waterfront property, allowing for the extension of the pathway and park system that winds along Broad Creek and includes Shelter Cove Community Park, Veterans Memorial Park, and the Shelter Cove Sculpture Trail. Plans for the new acreage include a boardwalk over the inlet to connect it to another newly acquired property further upstream. The town anticipates the closing on the property to be in early August. A handful of local youth wrestlers out of the Reverence Wrestling Club in Bluffton recently competed at the Southeast Regionals tournament hosted by U.S. Wrestling in Cherokee, North Carolina. 5 female wrestlers had top finishes in their age and weight classes. Rising May River freshman Vivian Patricia Uriola finished first in the freestyle category and second in the Greco-Roman category. Other freestyle standouts include Sophia Perez from McCracken Middle, who finished first, Angeli Mendez from Bluffton Middle, who placed 4th, and Red Cedar Elementary students Alicia Mendez and Amaya Mendez, who placed 2nd and 3rd, respectively. The competition was a qualifying tournament for the 2023 U.S. Marine Corps Junior and 16U Nationals. And the Art Center of Coastal Carolina is inviting kids 6 years and older to make a splash this summer by jumping into one of their action-packed summer camps. Starting this week with sessions running through August 4th, there are many different options, all developed to provide meaningful skill-building projects. A few examples include Kids and Clay, Theater Camp, and Art Around the World. Family discounts are available for siblings attending the same camp. Full details can be found at artshhi.com. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHI-TV.com. And now here's what happened last night in the Loco with Justin Jarrett.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LocoSports.com. The Hilton Head 12U Ozone All-Stars rolled to another big win last night, beating Colleton County 11-1 to advance in the championship bracket, where Hilton Head will face Bluffton in a battle of unbeaten teams at 6 p.m. tonight. The Bluffton 12U Softball All-Stars hit the end of their road last night, falling 15-10 to a strong Moncks Corner team in the district championship game. But the Bluffton 8U All-Stars are still alive, albeit with their backs against the wall. Bluffton dropped a tough 14-13 decision to Moncks Corner last night and will need to defeat Hanahan tonight to earn a rematch in the championship round Thursday. It was also a busy day on the links with Loco golfers in strong position on the leaderboard of two big events. Hilton Head Prep alum and South Carolina Gamecock Sophia Burnett took a 2-shot lead into today's final round at the WSCGA Amateur Championship at Fripp Island Resort. USCB standout Ashley Mead led after 18 holes and was tied for 4th entering the final round. And there's lots of Loco ties on the leaderboard at the SCGA Junior Championship, where Hilton Head Christian Academy star Sage Bradshaw was 1 shot back and tied for 4th after the first of 3 rounds. Bluffton's Jones Saylor and Hilton Head Prep's JP Carr are among a group 3 shots back and tied for 13th. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks, Justin. Now let's hand it over to Maria for a look at our weather.
Thanks, Betsy. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we do have quite a few thunderstorms in our forecast coming up this weekend, but we should be getting a break from all the rain come this Friday. Taking a look at Thursday, however, it is going to be scattered thunderstorms throughout the day and into the evening. Hilton Head's going to have a high of 84, a low of 70. Bluffton's going to have a high of 85, a low of 69. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 85 and a low of 70. The sunrise for Thursday is going to be at 6:16 and sunset's going to be at 8:31. Taking a look at the beach tides, high tide's going to be at 7:49 a.m. and low tide's going to be at 2:48 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the weekend, into the weekend. Friday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy with highs in the upper 80s and lows in the 70s. Come Saturday, it's going to be cloudy with scattered thunderstorms throughout the afternoon, but should be clearing up by the evening. Highs are going to be in the 90s, lows in the 70s. And then Sunday, same thing. It's going to be partly cloudy with thunderstorms throughout the afternoon, but should be clearing up by the evening. Highs in the 90s, lows in the 70s. That's it for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. After a quick break, Josh Wall from the school district joins us to tell us about a fun, intensive week that's going on right now. Stay with us.